Egmont Boat Club campsite. It was a really nice spot. Slept really well. Beautiful view of the mountain and nice sunsets over the sea on the other side. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link down in the description below. Now it's a bit of a cloudy, overcast day today, so we're heading around the coast and just see what we see. Come along for the ride. We're just heading off this morning to look at a lighthouse.
Bumps all around here are fenced from volcanic activity.
Quite neat, aren't they? It's a whole
They are.
Yeah, they're like little baby hills, but they're little mini volcanoes. Sign for a surf beach, so we just turned off. Go and have a look. Look at all the cows on the hill over there.
We're going down to the beach.
Yeah, got a nice view from their paddock today.
Here you can see past volcanic activity where lumps of stone from the volcano have been thrown up in the air and come down into the sand.
Just come into a little township called Opunaki. So it's just come down to the waterfront in Opunaki, and there's a lovely freedom camping spot here, right overlooking the water. How amazing would that be?
I'm not sure about the ages of it, but if you go from the bush line up in the rocks, you can see some stones embedded. And so that's one layer of volcanic activity. There's a bit clearer, and then there's another thin line, it's a bit more volcanic. Then it goes up again, there's some more. And sand, and then there's some more at the top there. Shows you areas of volcanic activity.
Little lesson from Mike. We're just following the signs for a scenic lookout. Quite a nice lookout here, and there's a few walkways too, but it's very windy and we don't feel like walking. So we were just a minute ago, just down there where the freedom camping spot is. Just went past the surfboard fence, that's pretty neat. It's like a really nice little surf beach. It'd be great if we had the boogie boards, but cold though, so I'm not going in. So that was Opunaki. The old cars all in a line, that's cool. Town called Manaya. I think we're done with the coast for now. We're going to head inland towards the mountain. There's some falls there we're going to have a look at. The mountain smack bang in front of us, still covered in cloud, and it probably will be all day. Those black clouds ahead. just taking a little walk down to Dawson Falls. It's not raining, but it's damp and it's a bit cold, but man, this is pretty. Look at this.
It's green and...
All the moss on the trees gives it a real moody effect. Feel like I could be in Lord of the Rings in some sort of elf movie. Not Elf the Alien, you know, like...
No, I reckon it's Narnia.
Narnia, I don't know. I haven't seen either. Wow, this is cool. Despite the yucky day, there's still quite a nice view out through there. I can hear the falls. We're at a choice. We can either go down to the base of the waterfalls
Or the viewpoint.
or the viewpoint. We may do the viewpoint first.
Yeah.
And then if we feel like it, we may go down the base. I'm just following Mike. He knows what he's doing. Looks like we're almost there. Here it is.
Dawson Falls. I hope he didn't hurt himself on the way down.
Oh yeah.
Dawson's Falls.
Dawson fell. Okay. I told you Mike was funny.
Meters.
So we're just going down to the base of the waterfall. We came this far, we might as well. And we need some exercise. There it is. We find most waterfalls actually look better from a distance. Maybe this one looks better close up. We'll find out in a minute. Come along. See if this waterfall looks better up the top or better down the bottom. And let us know in the comments what you think.
To me, this handrail looks like a church pew. You know, the back of the seats, or...
Oh yeah, maybe it is. Maybe they've repurposed the church. Maybe there's that church back there that was turned into a house. Sort of random stuff Mike will notice. Does it look better? Oh, I think it does.
I think it does.
I think this is a case of definitely looks better from the bottom. Here's Justin, waiting for us, like he always does. Now we're just heading towards Stratford. That's where the start of the Forgotten World Highway starts. And we're hoping to get some information on it, so we're not just winging it and missing stuff. That's how we normally roll. We just wing it, and then people say, did you see this? No. Did you see that? No. Did you see this? No. Because we didn't know it was there. So we got given these maps from NZMCA. A book, but it's really hard to zoom in. It just doesn't work. My fingers don't work on these maps. Just cruising down the main drag of Stratford. We're in Stratford, which is named after Stratford upon Avon in England, where Shakespeare was born.
A lot of the streets around here have got named after Shakespearean characters. And behind us is a glockenspiel.
Yeah, what is a glockenspiel, Mike?
It's a
Stratford and its dairy plains were carved out of dense rainforest back in the 1870s.
Well, that's a while ago.
Now the glockenspiel up here is gonna perform us a little show in a minute. Every day. 10, 1, 3 and 7. It's probably gonna be a Shakespeare thingy, I'd imagine. Oh, it's chiming.
Ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
I thought someone was supposed to jump, Mike. Nobody jumped. That was pretty neat, wasn't it, Mike?
Yes, it was.
But it's kind of weird listening to Shakespeare in a Kiwi accent, wasn't it?
I didn't even notice it.
You've been here too long.
So we stood outside the King's Theatre in Stratford.
It showed the first talking picture shows in the Southern Hemisphere.
In the 1920s. That's out for little old New Zealand.
They must have been so bored here, they really needed to watch TV. And it still shows classic films today, which is pretty neat. So that was pretty cool. Now we're gonna go off and check out the Forgotten World Highway, but that'll be in our next episode. So until then, stay safe.
Have fun.
And be happy.